Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Women's Coffee Club. We created this club to provide a safe space for women to share and inspire each other. And this morning, this is a special meeting that we created as a follow-up to Val's presentation last week, how to create a wealth mindset. So this will be more practical, where she'll be showing how to actually enter into the passive income ideas and process. So I'm going to just turn this over to Val. If you want to just kind of give a little intro, Val, or background for those who were not here during your presentation last week.
Sure, Rini. Thank you for having me again in the Women's Coffee follow-up. This is a special meeting today. So I commend you, Sue. I commend you, Carol. Thank you, Rini, for hosting it, for being my guest today, because what you're going to see has never been seen before. I mean, of course, I share that with as many people as I can. I live now on passive income. That's why I quit my job. And this whole idea of earning passive income was generated in my mind about 10 years ago when I started studying with Bob Proctor. And I mentioned that in the presentation that we had last week. Bob asked me, what do you want, Val? What do you really, really want? And he said, don't put any limitation, don't put any doubt, just tell me what you want. And I said, Bob, this is what I want. I want to earn income while I sleep. I love my sleep. I love hanging out in the hammock, sipping virgin Mai Tai in Bali. I love that, or in the Maldives, something like that. And here's another participant, wonderful. So this is what I want. And I say, I want to earn passive income while I sleep. So when I wake up, I have all the time and the funds to be able to do whatever I decide my day to be. So it took 10 years, actually, for manifesting it. I tried along the way different joint venture, different businesses, in which I'm still involved in, like cosmetics, like 7K. You know, I love gold and silver. Thank you, Rini, for showing me that as well. I receive my coins every month. And so having a diversified portfolio is very important. We know with 7K that real estate is, you know, what wealthy people do is real estate. What do we have? Gold and silver, art. Okay, and that's why I love arts also in my life. But so all that to say that today, I mean, it started actually in January, on January 9th. I will always remember this date in my mind. January 9, I met someone who actually is a currency trader. He trades currency. He's in finance. He runs a subsidiary company from a big holding company, and basically help people, educate people on this new way of earning income. Now, with the teaching of Bob, we always been running after the money. We're spending our time and we're trading our time to earn income. I've been doing this since, like as long as I can remember. But I learned also along the way when I attended a 1 year and a half mastermind with my financial coach, Erica Hill, that there are two ways to be wealthy. Number one is to have people at work. So you have people working for you. I did that too. And it's lucrative, no doubt, but it's a lot of work. You have to have a lot of trust in your people and so on and so forth. I wanted to have the freedom to travel, and those people, my staff, were able to maintain and run the company on their own as well. Now, number two is to have money at work. And this one is a lot of fun because you don't need anybody else but you. And what is very important is to develop the relationship with your money. We've seen last week different videos, different things that I've created for myself that you can do also with your own words, with but that's the work that you can start on a daily basis. And if you will be interested, I'll be happy to have a one-on-one with you and go a little bit more in depth to guide you on how to make your own story describing your relationship with your money. Money is now our servant. It is a wonderful servant, and it is here to help us accomplish what we want to accomplish in life. I want to be a force of good. That's what I told Bob. I want to earn passive income at night so I can be a force of good during the day. So with no further delay, you guys all know me as well. My name is, I used to go with Val Fagan. Oh, I still have Val Fagan on my screen, but that's okay. You guys, I just want to announce, I don't know if you know, but on May 13th, I have my oath ceremony. I'm going to become an American citizen. I'll be able to vote. And my name is going to change. Fagan is my married name, and my husband passed away already. My second husband also passed away already. And I don't want any more attachment to those old past because I divorced the first, there's baggage in all that. I want to start fresh with something that I want to create. So I created my name, the Winter that you will see on the slides. And at the moment, we're still going to, you guys know me as Val, but my first name will be Victoria. So in the long run, we're going to change all that. But in the meantime, that was just a little parenthesis of what's going on in my life. So I'm very overjoyed. Thank you, Rini. So for the time being, Val de Winter. So let's dive into our presentation today. And I'm going to share screen. I did this in Canva where you can actually present. There we go. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. All right. So earn passive income while you sleep. And that is no joke, right, Rini? That is absolutely no joke. Yeah. I've been doing this since January 9th. I started with a low amount. I'm up already on the 5-digit, okay? We know about the digital world. We are surrounded by it. We are Zooming, we're getting food delivered, we're getting packages delivered, we can transact. I mean, all this, the web is enlarging. So that's what we're going to see in this presentation and how to take advantage of it as well. We've seen this slide last week, but let's be reminded of it, how to create the wealth mindset. First, write down what you want. How much money do you want to create? Write down a number. If you have a pen and paper, do it now. Take the time. Don't put limitation. What do you want? What's the amount of money do you want in this wallet? Okay. Now envision your future. Like Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich. What are you going to do? What are you going to give in return? Envision your future. Affirm your design, your desire. We know that affirmation, words actually create, manifest. And depending on the intensity, the amount of emotional charge that we put in our words, it manifests even quicker. But all this, I would say, is in divine time. Okay, we're not, although we have free will, but it's not because I want this that we get it. So we need to be patient, calm. Hill says also, calmness of mind is the most wonderful jewel in the world. So affirm your desire with conviction, with what you're going to do with it and all that good things. Now listen to your inner voice. Sometimes we have paradigms, as we saw. I don't know if you guys know what a paradigm is, but it's a mental program that actually control the majority of our behavior because it is in the subconscious mind. So listen to this inner voice. When the inner voice says, go do it, you feel it, but sometimes the inner voice is also a doubting voice. Oh, but what is it? What if it doesn't work? Oh, but what if you lose all your money? Oh, all those kind of destructive type of thoughts that actually stops us from acting. So listen to this inner voice, make sure that you differentiate what it is that you want, think about what you want, and don't think about what you don't want. Take action and transform. The key to transformation is to take action. You can watch all the webinars, listen to all the gurus. I'm not a guru, but I listen to, people like Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man in the early 20th century. He didn't know anything about steel, but what he did is surrounded himself with people who knew a lot about steel, and that's how he grew his business. So taking action and then transform. But in this whole process, what it's ultimately important is to hold the vision. Every time you think about it, you see a clear image of either the amount of money you want to see in this wallet and what you're going to do with it. So I chose, because I was presented this venture basically to earn passive income with a digital wallet that the name is MetaMask. The logo of MetaMask is again a digital wallet. Is anyone familiar with the terminology digital wallet? Just give me a thumbs up if you are.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. So MetaMask is a digital wallet, just like Coinbase, okay? Now, I asked myself the question, why a fox? That's a cute little fox too. I love fox. When I was in Colorado, they were wandering around my yard, and they're a funny animal to watch. But first and foremost, why they choose the fox is because it is a noble, it is loyal, and a reliable friend. Therefore, it is believed that MetaMask used the fox as the animal of its brand to show friendliness, which implies accessibility and reliability. Friendliness meaning it's easy to use. We don't need to go to Harvard to use this. Definitely not, okay? But we need to be interested, committed, and grow our portfolio. So what is MetaMask? MetaMask is actually a software cryptocurrency wallet, and MetaMask specializes in Ethereum. You can trade also some Bitcoin and other tokens as well, but it specializes with Ethereum. So it works with the Ethereum blockchain. It allows users to access Ethereum wallet through the browser extension or the mobile app. That's what we're going to use. We work with our phone. Now, a little tip when we're going to do that with our phone is to always, when you enter your MetaMask wallet, to be off Wi-Fi. So I hope all of you have some kind of unlimited data subscription with your phone carrier, but it's better to be off Wi-Fi. So this way we keep it as simple as possible. And it can be used to interact with a decentralized application. What the word decentralized means, there is no middleman. There's no banks. Today, I'm going to show you something that you become your own bank, because we're sending our money to work for us, money working for us. And we ask them, go and play with some friends, bring back with some company. And every day, money comes back with company, okay? And it's decentralized because there's no bank involved, okay? MetaMask is also, so who came up with MetaMask? It's the company Consensus Software Incorporated. It's a blockchain software company that focuses on Ethereum-based tools and infrastructure. So this is an image, all those coins are not per se in a physical, material like gold, silver, whatever, but they're images of those digital coins. We see the Ethereum, the logo or symbol for Ethereum is this double-sided pyramid. And I like this logo a lot because it is the representation of a platonic solid, Plato. This philosopher, this Greek philosopher, you can write down, I'm going to write down in the chat, actually. Oh, I cannot access the chat with my screen sharing on this, but that's okay. Oh, maybe yes. Can I? Yes. I'm going to write platonic solid. Plateau. If you want to make some research on that, have at it. It's fascinating. On Gaia, on TV, you've got a lot of presentation by doctors, PhDs, who knows a lot about this, and it's quite fascinating. So that's why I love the logo. And then the one underneath is the representation of the US digital dollar, USDT, USDT. Why T? Because the US digital dollar was created in 2014 by the company, the New Yorker company, Tether, Tether. So this is Tether. And what we're going to do, all we have to do to generate this passive income is buying Ethereum, sending into our wallet, and convert it into the USDT. So where do we do that? USDT, actually, and I think I mentioned that in the presentation before, but I'm going to repeat it because it's essential, it's fundamental. The majority of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are the one that we deal with, Ethereum, are volatile, extremely volatile. They can lose $600, $1,000 in one day, if not more, and keep going down. But you know what goes down must go up. That's the law of the universe, you know. It can, at one point in time, it goes back up and then it goes back down, but it fluctuates and it's very volatile. So we don't want to store volatile cryptocurrencies because then when it goes down, we lose money. When it goes up, we earn. But that's not the plan. The plan is we want to buy, we want to convert those cryptocurrency into USDT because the US digital dollar, USDT, is a stable coin. $1 equals 1 USDT, period. Okay, it doesn't fluctuate. It is not volatile. It is stable. So what does consensus do? Consensus is involved in many different projects, and we're gonna have the Web 3.0 project that we're gonna look at is one of the projects and services for blockchain use and application. MetaMask, as we saw, is an Ethereum wallet application, which allows users to store, that's what we're gonna do, store or stake. We're gonna see that the word stake is used quite a bit in the digital world. So store and transfer cryptocurrencies and tokens, which are the same thing, tokens, as well as access and interact with decentralized application built on the Ethereum blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain has a lot to offer, like other blockchains as well. Art, things, I mean, you can buy nowadays things on the blockchain with blockchain technology. Now, MetaMask was initially released in 2016. 2014, Tether created the US digital dollar. 2016, MetaMask, which is also the digital wallet, was created and first released in 2016. It's a digital wallet, and what you can do with the digital wallet, you can buy, you can send, you can spend, and you can exchange your digital asset. You can make payments to anyone, anywhere. Everybody has an address, a wallet address. I can send money to you, Carol, to you, Sue, or you, Christine, or you, Rini, anytime. And you can do the same. We don't need a bank, okay? There are fees, of course, you know, for otherwise, but the fees are, at one point in time, one of my friend told me, but oh, all these fees. And I'm like, stop thinking about the fees. The amount of money that you earn passively is so much more than the fees you have to pay to do your little transaction. Those fees are necessary to maintain the platform, you know, to be able to exist. And then you can log it to websites securely to trade assets, lend, borrow, play games, publish, I mean, you name it. With MetaMask, the digital wallet offers is your keys, which is your password, your secret key, and assets, your digital currency, always stay in your control. You do whatever you want to do. Hold on a second. Okay, excuse me about that. You can do whatever you want to do with your asset. You stay in control. Now, what can we do with MetaMask? So MetaMask is a global community of developers and designers, okay, web developers and designers dedicated to make the world a better place with blockchain technology. It's that simple. Our mission is to democratize access to the decentralized web. We want more and more people be on this platform, transact with each other with nobody else to say, yes, you can, no, you can't. Okay. The mission is to democratize, so becoming larger and larger to the decentralized web where there is no control, no third party like a bank, for example. And through this mission to transform the internet and world economy to one that empowers individuals through interaction based on consent, privacy, and free association. Consent, I agree to do business with Rainy. Carol, you agree to do business with me. Privacy, I cannot access your wallet. You cannot access mine. Free association, we can do business with or transaction with anyone we want. Now, know the people that you're doing transaction with. And I made mistake, and Rini can back me up on this. We send money to a wallet. We didn't know those people to a web address because they say, oh, you can do this, you can do that. We're going to help you this, we're going to help you that. No. It's very important to choose the platform, and it has to be a legal platform, a safe platform, and not only a web address. So free association, but let's be aware who we associate ourselves with. So I made some research. MetaMask, I had never heard about it before. So is MetaMask legal in the US? Yes, that's Google, as you can see on top. MetaMask is one of the most trusted cryptocurrency wallets for the Ethereum blockchain. Currently, MetaMask serves more than 30 million users across the world. It's a whole entire country who's operating like that. 20% of New Yorkers are using this and are living on it. That's why, don't miss the boat. In 15 years from now, women, my dear women and associate, we're gonna have it, let's don't miss the boat. Now, what company, who's at the head of MetaMask? Well, MetaMask is Consensus. We talked about it a little bit. MetaMask is the world's most widely used crypto wallet and the powerhouse asset of Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin's Consensus. The company last value at $7 billion in early 2022. MetaMask was created in 2016 by Consensus employees Aaron Davis and Dan Finlay, according to the company. So yeah, it's true. It's a business. It's out there. Let's use it. How safe is MetaMask? As we know, digital world is, if we don't apply some safety rules and guidelines, we're going to get in trouble. MetaMask is generally considered a secure wallet, but it's important to follow, again, the best security practices. Use a strong, unique password, enable two-factor authentication, keep your recovery phrase or the secret keys that we were talking about earlier offline. When you create your MetaMask wallet, at one point in time, MetaMask is going to show you these are your 12 mnemonic. I'm going to write this in the chat. The secret key equal, it's a 12 mnemonic phrase. What does it mean? It's something to remember, a password, basically. Now, MetaMask is going to ask you once it shows you these are your phrase, don't pay attention to the word that it's totally random, okay? And it can be any words. You're not choosing your words. MetaMask give you to create your income. Once you have this on your phone, on the page, when you create your wallet, the next page, MetaMask is going to ask you to rewrite those words in that particular order, those 12 mnemonic words. This is the only time that MetaMask is going to ask you to rewrite it into the app to create your account. So what's important is to write down those words, and I won't emphasize this enough, okay? Because this is your entry in your wallet. If you lose this, or if somebody takes a hold of it, you're out of the game. If you lose it, you can't enter anymore. And if somebody gets it, they can get access to your phone. So what's important to do is to write it down and put it in a place that you and only you know. Nobody else. I guess a husband, or since we're women, yes, a husband or a partner, but that's about it. That's about it. Do not take any snapshot. If you put that on the phone with snapshot, somebody gets a hold of it, a hacker, then yeah, you made a mistake, okay? So your recovery phrase, offline and secure, and ensure you download MetaMask from official source. We're going to download MetaMask from the App Store or from Google Play. It works with iOS or Android, okay? So it's not somebody who's gonna, what I made a mistake, somebody send you a link out of nowhere, and then you click on this and you create this, and no. Your wallet is your wallet. You download it from an official source from the App Store or Android, Google Play. What is MetaMask so popular? Well, overall, MetaMask, and again, Google source, MetaMask is one of the best crypto wallets for non-custodial storage. We're gonna store funds. Users retain full control over their crypto tokens and private keys, with wallets secured by a backup passphrase. That's what we've been talking about. Our MetaMask wallet review found that multiple device types are supported, including iOS and Android. That's what I was just talking about. What is MetaMask secret? The MetaMask has 3 different types of secret that are used in different ways to keep your wallet and your accounts private and safe. The secret recovery phrase, the password, and the private keys. We'll walk you through. So if you guys want to jump into, create your wallet, all that, I will be very happy to do a one-on-one. It doesn't concern anybody else, a one-on-one with you to make sure you follow the security guidelines. Can the IRS track MetaMask? Oh, yes, they can. Based on data reported by Coinbase, Coinbase was basically the first digital wallet, well-known, popular, where people can buy, send, transact, and you name it, okay, with digital currency. The IRS can now link your identity to the MetaMask wallet address you transfer the coins to. So you're gonna have income. You're gonna generate capital gains. These capital gains are taxable. I'm not sure if it is constitutional because the Constitution, has some very clear way to present and write what is taxable and what is not. But as the world has evolved, as we know, we are taxable on our income. So let's be clear. Let's don't hide those funds. If those funds, you earn them, you need to declare them, okay? But again, the amount of money you're gonna give to the IRS compared to what you earn, it's a piece of cake, So let's don't worry about that. Let's be good citizens, and then this way everything's gonna be totally fine. Now, what we're gonna do, as I talked earlier about projects. So MetaMask, which is the Ethereum wallet platform, works with a project that we're going to invest in. We're becoming shareholders, stakeholders, to be more precise. Stakeholders meaning we're putting our money into it. We're investing in the Web 3.0. And I'm going to go in detail. What is Web 3.0? So what is the Web3 project? Instead of a centralized management structure like banks and all, Web3, which is also called Web 3.0, decentralized web, or they call it also semantic web technologies, allow for community-driven project, and it was first presented in 2013. In this project, end users, that's us, control data. You control the amount of money you put into, you control the amount of money you take out, you control the amount of money you earn, and so on and so forth. Total control. Determine the pricing. If you want to sell, you can sell at any rate that you want. You can buy. You have the power of decision. It directly contributes to technical development because this money is being used to make the world, to make the web a better place for us, a safer place, and a more lucrative place as well, to be able to connect with people all around the world and have a more significant say in the project's directions. Basically, if when the web is becoming, and don't we love our Zoom? Don't we love to have our groceries delivered? I mean, the pandemic was hard enough, but we saw something that we had never seen before. We can leave, we can work from home. Some people didn't even want to go back to work in an office. They're like, I'm fine. I can do my work right here, you know? So that is Web 3.0. We have entered a new era. Okay. Now, also on the spiritual level, because I'm a spiritual person, money is energy. We have entered the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is a humanitarian age. We're going to put ourselves with the power to really, really help our fellow, people around us, first ourselves, then our family, our friends, our community, and like Bob says, ultimately the world. We're changing. We're changing, and this has started 10 years ago, guys. It's not yesterday. I started in January to know about all this, but it started 10 years ago. My associate, the person who introduced me to MetaMask, has been doing this for 6 years. And he said, Val, if you want to look at what happened in 6 years, I'm going to show you my history. So I'm going to show you also my history, just like he did. And oh boy, the things that he's accomplished is somehow, he said, don't be blinded by the numbers. Don't be blinded by the numbers. They're numbers. Be more focused on what you're going to do with it. Keep, hold your vision. Again, that was the last statement on maintaining, developing, and maintaining a wealth mindset. Hold the vision. In this project, so we've seen the end users have entire control. So let's dive in. Let's dive into MetaMask. So when you log into MetaMask, well, first, I use a couple of wallets. I use MetaMask, but I also use Coinbase. MetaMask is not linked to my bank account. Coinbase is, okay? With MetaMask, we don't link bank account. Coinbase is linked to my bank account, and what I do, I wire transfer from my bank account to my Coinbase wallet. In there, I buy Ethereum. In there, I send Ethereum to my MetaMask wallet, and then we're going to see what happened to there. So I'm not going to show you the process of the Coinbase. This is more if you guys are really committed to start the process and start earning income while you sleep, because it is real. I won't emphasize this enough. It is real. We're going to dive into MetaMask. So here it is. We are on the Ethereum main network, Ethereum blockchain. We are in my MetaMask wallet. I name it Val's MetaMask. And this is my address here. It's not complete. You cannot see what's in between, but it's a long letters, capital letters, and you name it. That's my address. Now, you can see this number here. Wow, $40. What the hell? What is Val talking about? But I don't keep my money into my portfolio. Actually, I put it in my trading account, which is what we're going to see. Okay. So this here is the leftovers, because every time I transfer funds, every time I send funds or transfer and send, there is, some fees. So that's my little, what do you call, petty cash to pay those fees. What I do though, so this is the main page in your MetaMask wallet. In order to access the Web 3.0 projects, which is your trading account, there is this little widget right here. So we click on that, basically, and that's the page you get into, Web 3.0, better trading, better life. At the beginning, ladies, I am not knowledgeable and qualified at the moment to help you trade. So we're not going to trade. That's not what we do. That's not what I do even right now. I do a little bit, but it's under supervision, and all. So I'm going to leave that alone. What I want to show you is just sending money and earn income while you sleep. That's it. Very, very simple. So we go into the Web 3.0. You see my Val's MetaMask is now active. Now, why Web 3.0 is important? I think I talked about that during the presentation last week. When the internet came out, it was Web 1.0. What was it? It was a read-only web experience. That's all we could do. We had American Online, and we could read stuff that people, or actually companies, were writing. Now, the end users could only read content that was published by companies who purchase and maintain the infrastructure that hosted the static web page. So, for example, Google, is a platform. We can read all kinds of stuff. That's what happened at the beginning. Now, with the emergence of Web 2.0, what we see happening, interaction with people. We're able to comment on people. We're able to get in touch with those people. We're able to get on video. So blogs, social media platform, applications that have become more interactive. We can communicate, we can connect, we can associate, we can affiliate. So we can generate and publish content or exchange service with others. So that's what the Web 2.0 has brought, the interaction with people. Web 2.0, however, all the interaction are governed by a central third-party authorities. Google.com, Facebook, Instagram. Okay, they have control of the data that we put on their platform. They benefit commercially. I mean, we don't pay for Google, we don't pay for Facebook, we pay for Amazon now. Amazon is a big platform. It's a membership. And also, I don't know if you see, but before we had Prime Video, we didn't have to pay for it. Now we do for some of the movies. You see how they are earning us instead of us earning it. So, because we are owned by central third-party authorities who benefit commercially from the service exchange. They give you a service, you pay for it. They may also own and control the digital assets that end user create. If you put something that is unconstitutional or illegal on Facebook, Facebook is gonna what? Kick you out of the platform, okay? For example, centralized freelancer platform like Facebook, Google, and all that connect freelancers with customers. The room share platforms connect property owners with renters. Now we have Airbnbs, rent.com, I mean, you name it. All those platforms are under control. Both service providers and service users create data like service profile, service description, user profiles, blogs, videos, and comments. The platforms centrally manage all of this data. And some of the platforms says, we're not gonna sell your data. Some do. And you have a choice. Hopefully, majority of them say, no, you don't have my right, my consent to share my data. On the blockchain platform, nobody can go into your assets. Nobody, except you. The benefits of 3.0. So 3.0, Web 3.0 aims to move forward the read, write your own, and own your paradigm. Remember, that is a word that is very, or was but that is very dear to Bob. The definition of a paradigm is a mental program in the subconscious mind that has almost exclusive control over your habitual behavior. You know, we wake up in the morning and we get out of bed. Do we think that we get out of bed? No, we just act upon it subconsciously. Okay. Now, the Web 3.0, where is a place where data creators own and control their own data and have a greater say in how it is used and managed. You do whatever you want to do. If you want to send money to someone, you can. But remember, on the blockchain platform, once you send funds, you can't get it back. It is that secure. So it's very important to know, what kind of transaction do I want to do? Is it safe? Do I know the person that I'm transacting with, and so on and so forth? Okay. These are the security guidelines that needs to be followed. Web 3.0 technology provides several mechanisms, so end users go beyond customer to become shareholders, stakeholders, and participants. We are making the web a better place because we're funding it. So next are some more benefits. What are the benefits of staking, or putting money, investing into this? Well, it is rewards. The Web 3.0 platform rewards its participants, its stakeholders very, very much. When we buy Ethereum, we convert it in USDT, the digital dollars. This digital dollars is being used by the developers and the designers to make the internet a better place. It's a platform for the people, by the people. I love it. These are conviction. Now that I read, I went through this whole civics test that I just passed for my citizenship, but this is very dear to me. I believe that we can change the world. And we always did. The world is not the same today as it was even 50 years ago, not even 20 years ago. We didn't have Bitcoin 20 years ago, So what's happening is Web 3.0 rewards its stakeholders. And this is what happened. We generate interest. That is the passive income, guys. So when you store 500, you start with, it has to be 500 USDT in the Web.3 trading account when it arrives. Remember, it has some fees and all that to get in. So we need to give ourselves a little margin. When 500 USDT are in the Web 3.0 project that you join, you're going to generate between 0.7 to 0.705%. It's not 0.007. No. It's almost 1%. What does it say? Daily. Unbelievable. Never seen before, but guys, it is real. So the more the gap between the first one and the second limit to achieve is, once you pass the 10,000, you get into the 0.75%, up to 0.755%, and so on and so forth. Okay. The person, so for example, Ethereum really was at $3,200 or something recently. I think I read this morning or something.
What is it?
Ethereum is at $3,200.
I think it's 32 or 3,300 this morning.
Okay. Ethereum just about, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, even less, was at $4,200.
Yeah.
So how volatile it is. It lost $1,000, but who cares? Who cares? Let's don't focus on the loss. Let's focus on the gain. Okay. Let's don't pollute and our mind with the loss. Everything goes down, we're going back up. So, and plus, we're not really concerned about the up and down, the fluctuation of Ethereum, because what's in our Web 3.0 project is USDT. It doesn't move. So once you get your rewards, basically, so this is the chart, that you get. So you invest $500. So let's take a little calculator here, pretty easy. Multiplied by 0.7%. You get $3.50 per day. multiplied by 30, it's $100 a month. You know, to me, it's like a kid playing with digital currency, you know. You can give that to your 10-year-old, and then that's it. You know, he can push buttons because they know how to do it. Okay, if you explain that to them, they know how to do it, and they can create their own money. College in 10 years from now at 0.7%, imagine. Okay, much better than 401k, much better than the savings account on banks. Oh my God, yes. So, and you're in control of your own funds. Now, when we do, let's go before we jump into the $10,000 range, let's put the $1,000, okay? That's $7 a day. Multiplied by 30 equal $200 a month. That's a week of groceries for one person that you generated while you sleep, okay? Now, when we get into the 10,000, that's $70 a day. We start changing. Multiplied by 30, that's 2,100. That's a rent. That's a mortgage. Okay. 210, or even when we get to $1,500 by 0.7%, that's 10.5 multiplied by 30, that's 315. It's my car note. Okay. So this is the way I see it. The more you invest, the more you get. Now, in this wallet, you have, again, total control. You can withdraw funds whenever you want. It's a wallet, but it's also an investment account. So if you leave your money into the wallet, if you send your money to work for you, the money is going to work for you and give you returns. You take it out, you know, out of the, I don't know, $10,000 that you have, you take out 500, you know, to pay for your car notes, for example. Well, you're going to have only 9,500. The 0.7, it's not going to be 0.75% anymore. It's going to go back to 0.75%. Make sense? Okay. So every day, that has become a really routine of mine, where when I wake up, first I always start with gratitude. Let's don't forget our good habits. Let's gratitude every day. And that gratitude, I remember doing like 11 things that I'm grateful for every day. It changes your mind. I did that for a year and a half. I wrote 11 things that I'm grateful for on a daily basis. It changes your mind. I wrote them all on my Facebook page. And then number 2, I'm like, all right, now that's what I told Bob. I want to wake up and I want to look at my account, and I want and expect more money than when I went to bed. And that's what I do. I do my little exchange of the rewards. But actually, I forgot to mention, those rewards are 0.7%, that start at 0.7%, are in Ethereum. You receive your rewards or your return on investment, your interest, in Ethereum. And every day we need to convert those or exchange those Ethereum into USDT, so then they don't move. And then it gets into your capital. Whether you keep your funds into the in your trading account or in your capital account, I keep them in a trading account because that's how they generate the income. If you take them out, they're not going to generate anymore. Okay. And so that's what I do every day. It takes me 10 seconds, right, Rini? It takes 10 seconds every day to generate income.
They give you the income at 9:15 every night Pacific, or 12:15 Eastern time. So it's like clockwork. Every night at that 9:15 Pacific, I'll see my income, my interest income, you know, in Ethereum in there, and then I would exchange it into USDT, because USDT is a stable coin, so it doesn't fluctuate in flat value. If you leave it in Ethereum, the value can go up and down. The next morning, the next day, it could, you know, because crypto is very volatile.
Correct. Thank you, Rini, for reaffirming all this. These are the basic rules to know when we want to deal with cryptocurrency. and digital wallets. Before we continue, actually, any question at the moment, guys? No, Christine, Sue, Carol? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here we are. That's my wallet. I don't have anything to hide. Don't be blinded by the numbers. I expect to have millions in this, okay? But I started 3 months ago with $1,000. Okay? So, as you can see, this is my trading account where I have my funds in USDT, okay? This is my capital account, which is the portfolio where I don't keep anything because I want my money to work for me, okay? This is right here, the wallet, okay? As you can see, I do not own any BTC or Bitcoin, but this is my reward right here. Today, I made $216. Yesterday, 2 days on, that was the yesterday, I made 208. It fluctuates because it's Ethereum. It depends on when I'm going to do the exchange. But basically, you know, it's a little bit of a clockwork. So it has a little difference, but not a big deal. It's still in a $200 range every day. So I make $6,000 doing nothing every day. I mean, every month. $6,000, it's an income. It's an income, okay? So that's every day. I click on this Ethereum here, and I exchange it into USDT, and it goes back on the top right here. It adds up. So the trading account grows together with your return on investment. The more it grows on the trading account, the more it grows. I mean, it's on the up and up, and that's all there is to it. It's compound. The word compound, I think everybody knows what it is. You know, the interest rate is applied on the compound amount of money that we stake. This was yesterday. You see my I don't have a date here, but that's the time I did it, 8:37 in the morning. Today, 8:22 in the morning, but that's today account. And that was yesterday account, 206, you know, a couple of $100 more, and there you go. So that's what I do every day, 10 seconds. That's it. All right. This is it. This is it. Pretty simple, pretty amazing. Some people might say, unbelievable. But you know, I'm an entrepreneur, and that's why I love America. France doesn't give us that type of a mindset, you know, or not enough. But there's something that I don't want to do. Again, I missed the boat 15 years ago with Bitcoin. I'm not going to miss this one. Okay, so I jumped in and I tried it, and it works. Now, my mentor at some point in time, my mentor and associate I'm in business with, he said when I started with my $7 a day, he's like, Val, aren't you get bored with $7 a day? You know, aren't you get bored? And I said, well, let me see, because I didn't know. And that's okay. He told me, you know, we will never have, with all of you guys, if you decide to join us with this venture, I will never have any argument with how you manage your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you, if you do this, that's the return. Then after that, if you just want to invest a little, if you just want to invest more, it is your decision. I have no participation in it. I have no judgment about it. It is your money, okay? We will have never, ever any arguments about money. That is actually kind of a counterproductive, all right? So what else? I want to mention, for example, and Rini, do you mind if I share the experience that we had together and what happened?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Web 3.0 has also some super, super incentive. I mean, very high end, to the point where when Rini joined, we had an incentive of when you actually invest $5,000 into the Web 3.0, Web 3.0 will not only give you back, the 0.7% in Ethereum, but also I think at that time was like, they're going to give you 2 Ethereum. So you're investing $5,000 and then gave you 2 Ethereum. What's the value of Ethereum? 3,200.
At that time, it was about $4,000, like 3,900 or something. So it's like, so you get that the next day.
Yeah, it was
You
in.
get that immediately.
It was
Yeah.
immediate. It was immediately.
Mhm.
So Rini joined. She said, I want to invest. So $5,000, you were getting 2 Ethereum. So basically, you more than double your initial investment.
Oh, yeah.
Today, there is no, and we never know when an incentive is there, but there will be other incentive as well. This incentive that was when Rini joined was for new users. Sometimes they do incentive, and there will be others for or actually users. Okay, if you put $10,000, we're going to give you 5 Ethereum, and it's instant. So that's what happened to Rini. And I said, Rini, Web 3.0 has an incredible offer for new users. And guys, this sounds like, again, unbelievable, but what do we see nowadays? You open a bank account, they give you some money. Open a bank account with us. You get $250 or $300. Credit cards, get a reward of $250 when you buy this credit card. They give money back. Okay. Web 3.0 project does that.
Yeah.
But
The
to a
the
different
reason I
level.
did the reason I did it is because I'm familiar with crypto. I've been doing crypto for more than 2 years, 3 years now, probably. And in the beginning, I didn't know about crypto, and I didn't know who to learn it from or to. And there's a lot of scam in crypto, a lot of hacking, and I lost a lot of money in the beginning. And since then, I've learned, and then there's different crypto. The purpose is really to decentralize, to democratize, to allow people do their things. For example, right now, if you go to the bank, you put 10,000, 20,000. How much money do they give you back? You have a lot of balance in there, sitting there. How much money do they give you? Nothing. Guess what? The bank is investing your money and they are making the money. With crypto, they want people, Web 3.0 is basically a decentralized finance. They're allowing people to create their own project and do their own things, payment directly to the people, not to Facebook, not to Microsoft. So this is how we create, and everything is governed by the smart contracts. So there are a lot of different blockchain, and this particular blockchain, MetaMask, the wallet, MetaMask is considered self-custody wallet. There are different exchanges within crypto. There are centralized exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com, Kraken, Binance. There are quite a few of them, and you want to go with the reputable one. Coinbase has been around for a very long time. So that's what normally you would use as the centralized exchange. What the difference between the centralized exchange and decentralized exchange is that the centralized exchange is managed like a bank, but for crypto. So when you buy crypto, it's connected to your bank. You don't have to just wire. There are different ways of doing it. I just connect it to the bank and I just transfer the money depending on the amount. If it's a large amount, then you have to do the wire transfer. But once you buy the crypto, the centralized exchange holds your crypto. The different about MetaMask is a self-custody wallet. So your money doesn't really, no centralized govern keeping your crypto there. You are keeping the crypto. That's why to have the password is strong password is really important, and you are the only one who can recover the key, the private key through the 12-word seed phrase they call it. That's that phrase that you have to keep it. So to the centralized exchange is very convenient for onboarding transaction. So in this case, we want to put our money in MetaMask. MetaMask is a self-custody wallet. it's convenient to transfer the crypto from the centralized wallet, which is a Coinbase or one of those crypto.com or whatever, into MetaMask. That's why when this thing presented, when Val shared with me, I've already done a lot of the homework. I've already known, I've already done research, I've already been in it. I have several wallets. So I just basically transfer my money from Coinbase to MetaMask. So I didn't have that learning curve that if you have never done any of these, so you have to go through the learning curve, but it's totally worth it, you know. So
Yeah.
as soon as I transfer the money, I have that's called yield farming, where they give you their native token, in this case, Ethereum, to your wallet as part of the reward for this special event, which was a Women's Day or Women's Week or
That was
something.
for Women's International Day. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So they did that. So that it's been amazing. So Val, if you don't want to lose any of your value, do the exchange when you earn it. It's at 9:15 Pacific time every night. So if you do it right after, so the value is still pretty much the 0.7% of your investment. So that way you're not losing, but you could lose or you could earn more in the morning because Val does it in the morning. So the value fluctuate once it's in they give it to you.
I'm
If
gonna
it's in
start.
the
I'm gonna
token.
start doing it at night. Then I didn't pay
Yeah,
attention.
I'm doing it at night. I know exactly what time it is that thing is gonna show up.
Yeah.
So
So I just want to continue. What are we? We're past the hour, so let's make it
oh,
quick.
I wasn't even paying attention to the clock.
Because well, Sue just had a client, so that is okay. She can we'll get in touch later on with her. But what I was saying, the experience that Renee had on Women's International Day to join with MetaMask. So 5,000, you were getting 2 Ethereum reward. 10,000, you were getting 5 Ethereum reward. 5, it was at $4,000. Renee got a reward of $20,000 that day. She invested 10, she got 20 back. Now she's got 30.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
goes, now she's still in the rank of between 10,000 and 50,000. So she's generating the 0.75 to 0.755. But soon enough, she's going to jump to the 50,000 and so on and so forth. Okay.
Yeah, and it compounded every day.
Yeah.
It goes very fast.
Yeah.
So, and I
Christine,
wanted to test to make sure it's liquid. So the next day I withdraw $500. I still have it, but I converted to Ethereum. So the value goes down right now, but it doesn't matter. It's $500.
yeah. Okay. Carol, Christine, what are your feelings?
It's very, very fascinating, very interesting. I'm going to be like Renee and, go through my learning curve. There's no way I'm going to invest 5,000 at this point, and I don't have the access to that. You know, my husband's not going to go for it. He doesn't want to invest $1 in anything digital, so that's where we already had a conversation about that yesterday. So whatever I do is going to be on my own. And then I would go at the minimum 500.
So 700. With 700, you have the margin to be able to do all your operations, and then it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
and
totally
I have
makes
to go
sense.
to a meeting right now.
Okay.
No problem, Carol.
All right.
It was a pleasure to have you for sure. Let's keep in touch to
same here.
set up, I'll
See you
contact
later, Carol.
you to do a one-on-one.
Okay. Yes.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, this sounds really interesting to me, and I feel like there's a lot for me to learn and understand, like how things work. And yeah, it sounds doable. So what did you say the initial investment is? 700?
The minimum
500.
Well, it needs to be 500 in a web point three. So as we know, when you start doing those transactions, sending and all that, there are little fees here and there. There are not $200 fee, but I like to give myself a good margin so I'm not stopped in between my transactions saying, there's not enough funds to send
Okay,
it. Okay.
so
So
Yeah, I
700.
think 700 is a good number
yeah,
to make
Okay.
sure that you have 500 when you get to the destination.
Okay.
and you would,
Um,
and you have leftovers.
okay, all right. And then what would the process be? Would I like,
So the process is you and I, Christine, need to get together on a Zoom, okay? And I'm gonna guide you step by step on what to do and put that in your phone, okay?
okay,
And
okay.
I really wanna take this, I take this very personally, I'm very responsible
Mhm.
for the people I guide this process to, so you don't make mistake, okay?
Okay,
The
right.
process can be for the new users, sometimes a little bit nerve-wracking because we have paradigm. My money. All right. So when we do this, we need to be calm. We're
Mhm.
doing this for the good. We're becoming a force of good in the world.
Mhm.
And when we keep that in mind, everything moves, you know.
Christine, in your case, you can eventually quit your job, right? And
What is your job
retire
actually? What do you
and
do?
do whatever you want with your daughter or what, or do what you like, you know, or you can keep your job
Yeah.
if you like it. There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong. Like, I'm retired. Here I'm doing the coffee club, I'm doing the 7K, I'm doing this. I'm retired. But the point is, if you love what you're doing, doesn't matter what, you know, what
Mhm.
is retirement anyway? So
Right. Yeah.
you get, I think the point is you get to choose what you want to do. And you
Yeah.
have the freedom, time freedom
Mhm.
to do what you want to do. And I'm doing this, I'm having fun with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
do?
Well, so what would be the best way for me to connect with you? I actually have to go too pretty soon.
Sure. I'm gonna put my phone number, 504-442-4520. Okay. So that's my phone number. And
Okay.
I work all my MetaMask associate on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have to move around, transfer them, because on WhatsApp, I have also, I'm linked with my, not supervisor, but the person who
Mentor,
a mentor.
Mentor.
His name is
mentor.
Jacob. Yeah, his name is Jacob, and it's easy to when I'm getting stuck into something, because it happens. Everyone has a different experience, for whatever.
Uh-huh.
So we need to be prepared, and I like to be on WhatsApp because it's somehow a little bit decentralized as well. And
Uh-huh.
when I need Jacob's help, you can jump in anytime. Okay.
Okay.
So, contact me on WhatsApp to that number.
Okay.
And then we pick up a date and a time. And
Okay.
like I said, now it's my full-time job. I don't have a job anymore. I don't want a job anymore. I just want to help women and men, everyone that I get in contact with to be free.
Cool.
Be
That's
free.
awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
really cool.
And
Thanks, both of you. Thanks, Rini, for putting this together again. And I've already talked about yesterday's presentation, like to I don't know, 5 different people. It was so awesome.
so
So
let's remember something, since you did that already. So you're gonna do it, okay? And then at one point in time, you're gonna show results. There's no doubt. Okay, you're gonna show results. The people that you talking to and may be interested, okay, you can give them my phone number. But here's the deal. To do that kind of stuff, you need to do this, very diligently, because it's delicate. It
yeah.
deals with other people money, okay?
Huh.
So you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, and it's quite a process to guide people on how to do it, okay?
Sure. Mhm.
So I would take over, send those people over to me. you have my phone number on WhatsApp, or they can text and we can jump on WhatsApp afterwards. But those people, and I told the same thing to Rini, because Rini talks about, to a lot of people as well. I'm building Google Sheets accounts. So there's going to be a Christine Yanelli Google Sheets. And everyone Christine Yanelli send me somebody, and that person decide, I'm going to put it in a Google Sheet, how much that person invest, okay? And I'm going to give you back 50% of it. Okay? And I can do that from my MetaMask to your MetaMask. We have our address. I'll send you the funds.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm
very honest. I want to be very grateful of what people would do for me to enlarge my network, and they need to be compensated. So I will compensate every single one of you who send people over to me.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Thanks very much. Rini, we still have to have coffee. Sorry, it's been...
It's okay. I'm so busy too. Likewise.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I see you. But it'll happen. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
both of you have fabulous weekends.
Oh,
All
sure.
right.
Thank
I'll
you.
await your message, huh?
I'll
Take
be
care.
in touch. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.